I am so tired and I just want to give up.
28 more days. I don't know how this is about to go, to be honest.
By the end of this, Q better lose weight, Kelsey better lose weight, and our selfie game better be on point.
Right now, I'm still kind of trying to pin down one that really works for me. Sometimes I'll go back into boxing for like a month. Sometimes I'll do stuff at the gym, but I really feel like I'm kind of just trying to figure out what's a good routine for me.
I really do enjoy working out. I've been a very athletic person my entire life. Now, the only issue is once you get a little older and you have to start working 40 hours a week, you just have a lot less time to go to the gym.
I feel like Instagram models tend to try to maintain a pretty decent physique year round. I'm trying to find a fitness and diet that works kind of more long term. That might mean that I won't see as much of a result, but it will mean that like I'll feel more confident.
Doing this challenge, I really am looking forward into getting back into great shape and really getting that Instagram model look. At the end of this video, I want an 8-pack. And I think that's a crazy goal to have, but I want to set my bar high. So if I don't land on it, I'm still somewhere here, baby. And that's good, that's great.
Q and I have been put into contact with a professional model, fitness coach, and Instagrammer. His name's Jeff Logan.
Today we're doing a 30-day challenge. Q and Kelsey are gonna be training with me on how to be a fitness model and an Instagram model.
He is like very intimidating, to be quite honest with you.
The guy that we're working out with is actually someone I know from my hometown of Rochester, New York.
My job is to look good 24/7, is to be photo ready, video ready 24/7. So I always have to be on point. I own 4 companies. I model, I act. My look is everything. I have to be on point all the time.
I'm either gonna be really intimidated by him in the gym and kind of scared, or maybe he'll just like get me to that next boss level.
I train every day, twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day, sometimes 2 training sessions in a pool workout, or sometimes my clients that don't want to feel like they're getting trained, I have to train with them. So there's been times I've trained like 4 times in a day.
Who have you trained so far that we might know?
Just think about the top celebrities. Think about them, think about them, think about them. I've trained them. Think about the top actors. I've trained them.
Most of my trainings I've done in person with trainers, so it's hard for me to take it home and then work on it myself and feel like, oh, I can do this in the gym. Like, I don't really have a lot of gym confidence.
So the workout's gonna be for my Logan Performance Burn and Shred program, so there's no excuses. That's the thing, there's no excuses. There's literally video examples on what to do here. We're gonna be doing like full body workouts. We're gonna be doing like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, full body, upper body, then full body again. And then in between those days, it's gonna be cardio. Really short, fast bursts of everything.
What kind of expectations do you have for us?
I wanna see a physical change. We're gonna get on the scale today. We're gonna take selfies today. Yeah, we're gonna take them honest selfies today. You got the sports bra on. We're gonna peel you out of that shirt. And we're gonna see, I wanna see each week, and y'all got homework. So each and every week, I'm gonna have them do one challenge for Instagram to show the progress that we've been getting. And I'm gonna know if they're working or not, because I have a saying, if you ain't dripping, you're tripping. So if you're not sweating during the workout, you're not doing nothing. I want results. I don't want anything except results.
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous about that.
You should be nervous. You guys are gonna skip right to the advanced section. All right, so you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do this, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
For the first weigh-in, I wasn't sure what I was gonna be looking like. I know I was a lot over my usual weight.
I don't even get on a scale in front of myself anymore. Like a lot of people, I feel like I get really hung up on the number, and that number kind of decreases my value sometimes in my brain, and I really hate that.
They both looked at the scale and they didn't like it, so it's on me. Now the pressure's on me.
We set the goal to kind of like drop about probably like 6 or 7 pounds.
So I gotta make sure, hey, I give you the fat burners, I give you the program, I give you the motivation. So now when you go do it by yourself, you have no excuse, because like that's a lot of pressure on me, because next time you come in here, we gotta get on the scale, and the scale has to be lower. So I gotta make sure they're covered on every angle and there's no questions. So let's do this.
This was a full body workout. Like having to do pull-ups, I could barely do the workout. You know, it was tough.
What was great about Jeff is that everything was pretty accessible. Yeah, it was hard work, but it wasn't things that I didn't feel like I could manage. Like I always felt confident of like, oh, I kind of am familiar with that move. Here's a variation of it that I can do to challenge myself a little bit more. Jeff was also just so nice. Going into it, I was actually really intimidated by Jeff, especially on his Instagram. But he's actually the nicest, funniest human that's just like incredibly warm in person and just great to be around. So his energy was infectious.
Immediately we realized, okay, this is for real. We're doing like 4 or 5 sets of like 20, 15, 10. I mean, honestly, just doing 4 sets of anything is a lot for me. Jeff is a very serious guy. He took the workouts very seriously and the workouts were intense. And I feel like Kelsey felt the same way. I feel like when we left there, we both were like, okay, we gotta get serious.
It was a really tough workout. I was definitely sore pretty much walking out the door.
So to see that, I was like, okay, like I know if I wanna get this 8-pack, if I wanna really shred up, I have to go really hard. And I have to follow this diet that Jeff has down to a T.
It is time to take the infamous post-workout selfie because you can't take a pre-workout selfie because you're not pumped up yet. The blood is not through your muscles, you haven't worked out, you didn't do anything.
Foot up.
Yep. Pants.
Rip the pants so I don't
Yep.
like slip.
All right. You post it, so the next one you post has to be better. That's pressure on you.
Look serious.
Stop chewing your gum. Flex. Mm-hmm. There go your selfie right there. Put day 1. Save that. Show them the curves. Show them the curves.
Show him the curves.
3, 2, 1, boom! And now we just broke Instagram. And now we gotta do a group selfie. Group selfie. 3, 2, 1, boom. Love it.
You know, I was kind of a little self-conscious about it in front of an Instagram model, but you know, I looked fine. I don't think there was anything wrong with my first selfie. Day 1 with Jeff is done. He definitely worked me hard, but I also really enjoyed it. Everything was very accessible, but challenging. I'm already sore. I'm hoping for like a mental makeover as well as a physical one. Gains in the brains and in the, nope, that, you know, that joke didn't land. I'm trying to get those gains, but also in my brains, you know? It was so, nope, it got worse.
Like week 1 was pretty tough. I honestly thought that I was going to be able to do the stuff that he does. The workouts at home were even worse the first week because when I'm working out by myself personally, it's really hard to stay motivated to be on the 12th rep, but you got 15 to go. Yo, I'm tired, like I just don't want to finish it. But when I'm working out with Jeff, he's like, get it up, let's go, you got this, one more.
My entire body is so sore. It's only been 2 days. It's finally Saturday, so tomorrow I finally get a day off. And it was a long time, but I was very impressed with the fact that I could kind of keep going, and I was like, wow. And then I got to the ab workouts and I just started dying. I think it all caught up to me. I've never taken pre-workout before really, so it's like a new experience. I'm like shaking because of this workout. My face is bright red.
So they're gonna be taking Be Lean, Be Clean, Be Multi. And again, these are all supplements that I created, so there's no excuses. So by the end of this, Q better lose weight, Kelsey better lose weight, and our selfie game better be on point.
Just finished day 2 of cardio. I didn't even do abs yet, and I'm tired. Like, I'm really tired. I don't know what I signed up for. 28 more days. I don't know how this is about to go, to be honest.
Week 1, I didn't change my diet that much week 1, to be quite honest. But my diet's already pretty much, I like eat whole foods.
For diet, let me tell you what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna cheat. We're not gonna eat red meat. We're gonna try to stay away from chicken. We're gonna stay away from processed food. This is a program that I personally do. I wrote it. These are supplements that I take. So I would never ask them anything that I don't do.
It was a really hard first week. It definitely made me feel like I was out of shape. I didn't think I was that out of shape before this process, but apparently I kind of was.
It's day 6. I went out for breakfast and I grabbed the oatmeal from McDonald's with like the raisins and apples and all that good stuff. Unfortunately, I also grabbed like this McGriddle little 2 for $3 deal. I know that's not on the nutrition list. I got a feeling it's not.
It's week 2, it's Monday. I'm just like not in the mood this morning, but I'm doing it anyway, which I'm very proud of. So week 2, I finally decided to reach out for more clarification from Jeff about what I should be eating.
So we're not gonna be doing cheat meals. We're not gonna be eating fast food. We're not gonna be eating at the famous hamburger place or french fries or none of that. We're gonna be doing lean cuts of meat, good sources of carbs, and healthy fats. We're gonna stay away from anything saturated fat. Definitely stay away from trans fat. Anything processed is out.
So for week 2, the workouts got easier, but the diet got harder. How you doing? Could I get a number 2 meal, the Baconator meal? Making horrible decisions.
It's gonna be way harder than I thought if I can't eat Baconators. I'm gonna try to make this my last one. It's kind of deep into the challenge to be trying to eat these, but I'm gonna try to make this my last one.
He gave us some vegan whey protein, which I thought was really cool. For him not to be vegan, but to have a vegan whey protein was pretty interesting.
It's the end of week 2. I feel like I've already kind of noticed some difference. There's definitely been a lot less water weight and bloating this week, which has been really nice. But these workouts are still killing me. I'm still sore pretty much every day.
Working out solo, a little easier. Working out with Jeff, no games.
So at the start of week 3, we popped it off with the weigh-in. We wanted to see where we were for midway through our 30-day challenge. Honestly, I felt pretty good. I think at that point, I had dropped at least 5 to 6 pounds, which is pretty impressive for just that short amount of time. So I'm like, dude, if you wouldn't ate that burger, and if you didn't, grab a beer that one night, that would have been more, So that really pushed me to be like, okay, focus, do your best to get the best results.
It's midway through the training. There's only 2 weeks left. And I'm feeling fantastic. I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Do I look like a model? No. But they do this for their job. They do this for their whole lives, So it'd be kind of ridiculous to compare me, even if I've started with a little bit of a fitness background. Also, I'm dripping sweat. This is fun.
All right, I just got home from working out. Got a little salmon salad. Trying to keep it healthy. I've been messing up a lot lately, but I can do this.
It's down.
We're down. We are down.
Yeah.
We are being lean in 2019.
Yeah.
But it was a high 135. Man, I'm like a proud trainer right now. We went down.
So we're in the final stretch of this training like an Instagram model for 30 days. Finally, I feel like I got my diet together.
So it's week 4. Jeff suggested that we start cutting things and adding some things to help kind of the transformation. He said a lot of times before a shoot, he'll do something like this where he'll cut all carbs. It wasn't too bad, and I definitely was excited because I was seeing results. And I was thinking, there were some moments I saw myself in the mirror, I'm like, dang, I look cut. And I was confident and proud because I didn't feel like I was sacrificing my whole well-being to do it. I was more enhancing my well-being. And so it was a really fun week.
Day 28. I had a really off weekend, but today I came hard. Had to go hard in the gym.
The workouts are still killing me every time, which is 10 out of 10. I can feel like I am getting stronger. I do feel like I've been leaner in general with less bloating and things like that because the diet's been so clean. I feel like the favorite thing that I learned through this process is that I can jump up and do a knee tuck burpee. I was really proud of myself for that.
Today is the day we're gonna get the final weigh-in, so we have to see if everything worked.
I don't know, man.
I mean, it looked like it worked.
My body does what it does. I can't control it.
It looked like it worked. I mean, I'm looking at their bodies, looking
I
at their
feel
body
good.
composition. So from Kelsey, the first thing I noticed is her back. The back muscles are just oh. And I'm just like, girl, look at your back. And she's like, yeah, whatever. And I videoed on her shoulder, just like, oh shit, my back's looking cut. And then Q took a shirtless selfie and we put it side by side with his first pic and people were claiming Photoshop. That's what we want. We want you to accuse us of Photoshop.
Come on now.
Yeah. So yeah, let's hop on the scale and see the results. Yeah. Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Yo,
That was
that's 8.
what?
Yeah, good shit. Good shit.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. But
Why are you shocked? You did everything
I
right.
did all of the things right, yeah. I think it's more I didn't feel at any point like I was dying for it. I was happy the whole time.
Right.
It was fun.
What do we start at?
I think 170.
So we lost what, 20 pounds?
Yeah, 20 pounds.
You, I could see your lines. Your stomach was out. Your face was bigger.
It was.
Yeah.
Yo, and it's funny because in that picture, people was like, oh, you was just poking your stomach out. I was like, nah, I was just standing like this.
Yeah.
I was literally just standing like this.
How you are right now?
Yes, but now it just look a little different. Yeah, we did it.
No, a 3 high five.
I think I found a good balance for me. Jeff was fantastic the whole way, and I'm definitely gonna be probably sticking to this routine for the foreseeable future.
Me and Kelsey both dropped about 10 pounds apiece, which is crazy. I feel like the results spoke for themselves. We worked hard, we trained the best we could, and we got the results we wanted, which is great. That's always great.